So I want to show you how to use the basic parts of Teacher Dashboard. I know a lot of you have started to play with it and it's just thought it would be a good idea just to show you how to get some of the key features to work. I've logged in, I've got my 3 media classes that I'm teaching this year, and then I have a number of options here. Firstly, it is possible to hide classes and to remove them if you're not teaching them anymore. So if you tick it here, you can see I can hide the class, or I can even change the colour. I'm not going to do that because this is one of my current classes, but if I hit it, then it would appear here as a hidden class. If I go to all classes, it shows me a complete list of all the classes that are in the school. And let's say all of a sudden I know I've been added to help with a science class today. I'm just going to type in SCI, do a search on that, and here's all the science classes that are on Google Dashboard. And if I click next to it, I can add it to my class. So that now, when I click back here, you can see that it's actually been added to here as one of my classes. Now, I don't really want to be the teacher of that anymore, so I'm going to hide that class and remove it. Okay. So let's click on the class and have a look at what's inside here. Inside here is my media folder. I could have several folders which go across, and this shows me quickly, as a glance, what the documents look like. If it's a Google document, whether that's a sheet or whether that's a Word document or a PowerPoint, I can very quickly just put it over the top and I can start to see what these files look like. Now I need to make a quick judgment, have they actually done anything with this particular work at the time. If I click here on posts, I'm able to see any posts that the students have done for any blogs that they have. You can see here a Tropfest review, and once again a very quick way and easy way to see what's in there. And then I can also click on comments. And we don't use a lot of comments, but you can see that there are some comments in here that have probably been done for another class. If I click on this sharing tab up the top here, I can also locate other files that students have. So sometimes they don't put the file in the right directory, and this is a really quick, easy way to find it. Then there's also documents which have been shared publicly. It'd be pretty rare that we do that, but some of these do get shared so people outside of the school can find them. External, all documents. And it can be also very handy to be able to search the document's trash. So sometimes the students accidentally deleted something and you can find those files within here. That can be a very handy thing. If I click on the class info tab, you see that it lists all the students' names. There is a capacity to add students to the class if you know their email address. I have a little bit of word of caution at the moment. When I re-update the files, sometimes they might disappear. Although I haven't noticed them disappear, but I know some people who have removed students, they get re-added back when I run the scripts to set this up. It's probably better to email me with the change and then allow me to work from that. I do have a class email address now, so if I wanted to email all my students, I could just click on that link. It will open up my email program and then I can send it through. And so a lot of other things that are handy down the bottom. Right, one last thing, I'm just going to click on classes. And you can see here it's got my 3 classes there. A lot of high school teachers would probably prefer to work in this subject teacher view. And in doing that, you'll see that I have my 3 classes as tabs across the top. And then I can easily move between my classes and set up there. See, here's an example of where I have put some kids into groups. And I can click on here and say, alright, you're going to be in the green team. And then when that is used in the Smart Copy Wizard, that can be a very handy thing. You can also grab these and move the students around. So for example, I might have finished checking a certain student's work and I go, alright, that's great, now I'm going to put you down on the bottom of the pile and I'll keep working through, and that's a good easy way for me to remember what's been used. Remember that this system is searchable, so if I want to actually type in here project and press enter, I only see the files that have the word project in them. And that's a good way for me to be able to lock down very quickly and see the files that I'm actually trying to mark. If I need to see more items, I can go to 5 and also obviously a lot bigger numbers and it will show it back. Because I've got the filter in at the moment, I'm not going to see anything more. I'll take away that filter and we get to see a lot more there. Okay, hopefully that's a useful thing for you. If you need some assistance, please talk to any member of the ICT integration team. We are more than happy to help.